Billabong. Billabong boy. I'd say he's the one who hangs around here. Yeah, no one comes around. I'm the boss.
Alrighty. Very cool. Yeah, up to 9 hours. They don't seem to blow bubbles. Like, you'll see bubbles, but that's from, like, disturbing the vegetation in the water. The crocodiles themselves don't seem to exhale air like that. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mystery how they stay under the water without exhaling air, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be via bubbles. They do blow bubbles occasionally actually, but that's more of as part of their breeding rituals. They'll blow bubbles at each other. But apart from that, yeah, they don't. Kakadu National Park is it's 100% Aboriginal owned land here. The Land Claims Act started in 1976, and that's when Indigenous people of Australia were able to start claiming ownership of the land. They had to work alongside anthropologists and archaeologists, essentially proving that long-term residents here. They had to show how they lived off the land. They had to explain all their rock art, showcase ceremonies. It's quite a tedious process. So that's been happening since 1976. Here in Kakadu, bit by bit, the land has been handed back to the different clans. It wasn't until 3 years ago, April 2022, that the last bit of land was handed back, and as of that date, it was 100% Indigenous owned. So that was a big cause for celebration here in Kakadu. The land is leased to the government to be run and managed as a national park. We've got a board of management with traditional owners and government representatives every few months. They all get together and they make important decisions for the national park. And nothing gets approved without traditional owners' say. So they get final say in everything that goes on here. In every decision that gets made, the most important thing is looking after country, and looking after and preserving this beautiful environment here. They always say, if we look after country, country is going to look after us. So nothing is more important than that, looking after and preserving this environment for future generations. A bit of wind coming through. We might get a knock-em-down storm this afternoon. Currently we're in the season of Bangarang, and Bangarang is the knock-em-down season, so we get these pretty strong windy storms. It gets that name because it knocks down the spear grass that grows out in the woodlands, knocks it over and spreads the seeds. And once we come into dry season, the storms will be over, and that's when they'll burn all that grass and clear it away. I don't know if it'll hit us. When I looked at the radar, that storm was travelling over the north, so it might just miss us, but we might get a good storm later tonight. I might feel a bit of a bump in just a moment, guys.
Pass on a clock.